an expression of what you desire to experience yourself. That's where you notice the most tension, the most tightness, the most frustration, the most resistance. Say, for example, you have a partner and you have kids. Many people do. Your kids are playing, they're leaving Legos everywhere, and your partner comes home from a long day of work and just yells at the kids. And you try and have a conversation with them about it. You say, what is it that's going on? Why do we need to yell at them? They're just being kids. Understand it always goes deeper than this. And you're asking them, what was it like for you when you were a kid and you were playing and your parents yelled at you? And the emotion hits. Well, I wasn't allowed to, or it was this way for me. The tone immediately changes. But you care, so you ask because you're trying to figure it out. You want to create a different experience, a safe environment for your kids, and you want to do it in partnership with your partner. You find out, well, this is what it was like for me when I was growing up. A lot of times that tension is an expression of their desire. The thing that they're not allowing their children to do is because they weren't allowed to do. And yes, they understand how painful it was and they want it to be different. But a lot of times it comes out the same. That's an expression of desire. You desire to have your children be free to play. You're with a partner who wasn't allowed to be free to play, unless, of course, it was a certain way. And now the environment has to be a certain way, or else. There's always something deeper here, a desire of expression. Perhaps they desire to be able to free play and live that way. And maybe it's not they're leaving Legos on the floor, per se, but it's, I desire to live this way. I desire to live free. Free from being told what to do, or free from believing it has to be a certain way, or else. You see the paradigm, the dynamic of consequence that's expressed. That's what it is. A deep desire to live a certain way, to express a certain way, to be a certain way, that's meeting up with an internal unconscious belief that it can't be, or else. That's where the tension from the consequence comes in. That's what's screaming for change. I want it to be a different way. I don't know how to get that. So it leaves this energy of lack, of needing something I don't know how to get. Does that make sense? That's the beginning of where the deep, internal, emotional, transformational work takes place. Breaking out of that paradigm, that tension, that duality. Allowing yourself, your soul, to experience freedom from that. When you're ready for that, let's connect.